Plant your heels and grab your thighs. We're going to start today with the Russian twists. So with your hands behind your thighs, sit up as tall as you can. Inhale to prep. On your exhale, roll back so your arms are almost straight. Stay there if possible. Belly button pulling towards your spine. And then bring your fists together. If you want to make this more challenging, you can grab hand weights. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Begin to twist. And actually, I was going to do it slow, but I think we're going to start off right away going quickly. So the breathing pattern is going to look like this. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. The bigger your twist and the faster you go, the more challenging this one becomes. You can take a break at any point just by sitting up, sitting cross-legged, doing whatever you need to do. If possible, continue for a few more sets, really allowing this one to heat up your body. Very nice. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Strong core, strong shoulders, meaning they're staying away from your ears. 3, 2, awesome. Now plant your fists or your palms. If you are planting your palms, your fingertips are pointing towards your feet. Put my mic up right here. Then bring your feet down so all 4 corners are in contact with the mat. We're going to do a reverse bridge. Inhale to prep. Exhale, lift up as high as you can. So your shoulders ideally are over your hands or your fists. Knees are somewhere over your ankles. You're lifting your hip bones as high as you can to the sky. I'm about to lose my mic. There we go. So this one, as you can probably feel, targets the backside of your body. So you're squeezing your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back. Make sure the big toe sides of your feet are gently pushing into the ground. That's going to activate your inner thighs. Head can hang down if that feels better on your neck. Otherwise, chin to your chest. Hang on for 5. Lift and squeeze. 4, 3, belly button strong. 2, awesome job. Gently and slowly come down. And from this position, bring your feet up so your shins are parallel to the ground. We're going to move into the teaser. So you're going to inhale to prep here. On your exhale, keeping your legs as still as possible, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms back, inhale to prep. Exhale, come up. Legs as still as possible. Inhale here. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms back. Inhale. Exhale, come on up. You can use your hands on your legs if you need to. Keep moving like that. So you stay on the inhale, you move on your exhale. Legs stay as still as possible as you go. Movement as slow and smooth as possible. That means that you're using muscle instead of momentum to move through the teaser. You're doing great. We've got 1 more. Do what you can. Inhale to prep. Exhale, roll up, hands on your legs, or not using your hands for a bigger challenge. Roll back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Then pull your knees into your chest for a moment. Awesome job. Wiggle your toes. We'll give our abs a little break. Move into the bridge. So if you need to resituate yourself on the mat like I do, feel free to do that now. Then bring your arms down by your sides. And today consider trying to bring either your forearms up or, for an even bigger challenge, arms extended completely above your chest. Inhale to prep. On your exhale, peel your vertebrae off 1 at a time so you're lifting your hips. Stay up if you can. So this one's similar to the one we just did, reverse bridge. You can see that, or you can feel, I should say, that we're targeting the backside of our body. Keeping your hips lifted, big toe sides of your feet gently pressing into the ground. Again, arms can be down at your side, forearms up, or this is going to be the most challenging position. If you're looking for an even bigger challenge, let's do some pulses. So you're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. One more set if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Awesome. Come down one vertebrae at a time. Really great job. Pull your knees into your chest. Wiggle your toes. We're moving into the corkscrew. So for this one, arms can be out at a T if you need a little extra support. For a bigger challenge, bring your arms closer to your midline. Regardless of what angle your arms are at, shoulders are away from your ears. Now pull your belly button down as you extend your legs up. Feet are in the Pilates stance, meaning heels together, toes pointing out. That's going to activate your inner thighs. On your next inhale, circle your legs counterclockwise. Ooh, I got this beautiful leaf in my way. Exhale, you're going to pull up. Inhale down, exhale up. So the bigger your circle here, the more intense this one becomes. So you decide what you need. Your goal is to keep everything in your upper body as still as possible as your legs are moving. So this one's awesome for multiple reasons. You're toning and strengthening your inner thighs. And as you circle around, you're engaging your entire abdominal wall. You're doing great. Slow, smooth movement, just like we did with the teaser. One more this direction. If you need a break, bend your knees. If you don't need a break, we're going to go right into scissor kicks before we circle the opposite direction. So with scissor kicks, you're going to inhale, cross your midline, inhale, switch, exhale, open. Inhale, inhale, exhale, open. Now, this is going to target your inner thighs. If you want it to also target your abdominal muscles, then start to drop your legs as I am doing here, so they are closer to a 45-degree angle versus a 90-degree angle. And as you're in that position, your goal is to keep your belly button from popping up, so instead it's pulling towards your spine, and you're also wanting to keep your lower back from popping up. It's in contact with the mat. Inhale, inhale, exhale, open. 3 more if you can. Awesome. Take a break if you need it. And then we're going right to the corkscrew again, going the opposite direction. So on your next inhale, circle your legs clockwise. Exhale, pull up. Inhale down. As you come up, belly button pulls down, toes pull towards the ceiling. So you're lengthening your legs as you go. Keep going. Nice. I really wasn't thinking having this plant right above me, but it's worth it, right? It's pretty cute. You got 2 more. Trying to distract you a little bit. One more time. Make it good. Take a break if you need it. 1 more set of scissor kicks when you're ready. So you can decide the angle of your leg depending on the challenge you want with your abdominal muscles. Inhale, inhale, exhale, open. Lower back grounded, belly button to your spine. Shoulders away from your ears. Use your breath to help you. Strong inner thighs are imperative to keeping things like our back healthy, our posture strong. Hang on if you can. 3 more. Make them good. And once you finish, pull your knees into your chest. Whew, awesome job. Wiggle your toes. And let's sneak a quick yoga pose in here to open up our hips and our inner thighs after that. Supta Baddha. So bring the bottoms of your feet together. Gently allow your knees to fall towards the ground. Couple deep breaths here. On your next inhale, bring your knees back to center. Roll to your side. We're moving into the fetal thigh series. So line yourself up with the back of your mat, meaning your hip, shoulder, and elbow are all in one line. Then pull your knees forward so you're in a fetal-like position, hence the name. Bring your feet out just so you can see them. If your neck is sore, then drop your head down so you're using your arm as a pillow. From here, we're going to move right into clam. Inhale to prep. On your exhale, keep your feet together, top knee up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Keep your hips stacked. So you only open your knee to a point where you can keep your hips stacked. If your top hip starts to roll back, your range of motion's too big. 2 more. Last one, make it worth it. Hold and squeeze. Good. Now keep your ankle, knee, and hip all in one line. Inhale to prep. Exhale, bent leg lift. Inhale down. Exhale up. So for this one, I like to visualize a glass of water resting on my knee. And I don't want that glass to spill. That's going to keep your alignment intact as you go. Inhale down, exhale up, smooth movement. 3 more of these. You're doing great. 2, 1. Exhale every last bit of air out. Now inhale, tap twice. Exhale up. Inhale, inhale, big exhale. So this side leg series is awesome at targeting, really isolating your hips and your buns. So your buns and your thighs. So if you need to take a break, that's fine. My rule of thumb is if I'm feeling the burn, but my form is still intact, I try to keep going. If my form starts to get goofy, though, I always take a break. So you got to check in, see what you need. 3 more of these. 2. Final exercise. Hold your leg up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull back. Still think about that glass of water here. Everything's in alignment. Belly button to your spine. Shoulder away from your ear. Use your breath to help you. You're doing great. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2. Good. Now hold your leg up if possible. Yes, you can. Shaking is okay. Inhale here. Exhale, hold. Stay on your inhale. Stay on your exhale. 1 final inhale. Then on your exhale, slowly drop your knee down. Very nice. If you need to pat it out a little bit, feel free. Then we are going to switch right to the other side. So on your next inhale, make sure both knees are bent to protect your lower back. Gently push yourself up and switch around. So same thing on this side. Make sure you're all lined up, hip, elbow, and shoulder. Then take a moment to decide if you want your neck up or head resting down. Pull your knees in, feet out just so you can see them. Then we're going to get going right away with the clam. Inhale to prep. Exhale, top knee up. Hips stay stacked. Inhale down. Exhale, up and hold. Isolate. Down. Exhale, up. So this series is a great opportunity to practice pairing your breath with your movement. Be really conscious of that on this side. 1 more, make it worth it. Hold. Good. Inhale to prep. Exhale, go right into bent leg lift. Up and down. Nice. You have that imaginary glass of water on your knee. Movement is smooth. Again, that's a theme in both yoga and Pilates. Smooth movement equals controlled movement. Controlled movement means we're maximizing effectiveness and safety. Good. Hang on if you can. 4, 3, 2, hold your leg up, exhale everything out. Double taps. Inhale, inhale, exhale up. You still have your glass of water. You're tapping your knee and your toe at the same time. Strong core. Relaxed upper body. Check in. If you're shaking, if it's burning, that's okay, as long as your form is intact. If you need to take a break, though, no worries. Rest and rejoin when you're ready. 3 more. 2. Awesome. Hold it up. Final exercise. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Ankle and knee are hip height. If you can't keep them hip height, take a little breather. Get into your breath. It's going to help. Very nice. We're getting so close here. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Hold it up. Inhale here. Strong exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pretend like you're tightening an imaginary belt. 1 more inhale. Awesome. On your exhale, slowly come down. Excellent job. And from here, we're going to finish up with one final exercise that will progress into a stretch. So when you're ready, roll onto your back. Once you get there, just take a moment to release your hips a little bit. So whatever would feel good is fine. Maybe knees into your chest. I'm just doing a few knee circles here. Might want to even rock side to side. Then when you're ready, bring your hands by your hips. And from here, push your knees out so they're over your hips. Gently flex your toes. Shins are parallel to the ground. So when your knees are in, that releases your lower back. Your abs don't have to work very hard. But once your knees come into this 90-degree angle, now your abs really have to work. And what happens is your lower back and your belly button want to pop up. Make sure that's not happening. So envision a bowl of water resting on your core here, and think of that bowl spilling towards your chest. Keep it there. So this position tones and strengthens the space right below our belly button. So feel that. We're just going to hold for a few breaths, and then we're going to go into a beautiful twist. So to prepare for the twist, bring your arms out to a T or find cactus arms if you don't have a ton of space. Good. On your next exhale, gently pull your knees in and drop both knees to the right. Left shoulder stays grounded. Then once you get into this position, see if you can stack both knees. If you can't, maybe you're way back here today. If that's where your flexibility is today, no worries. Don't push anything to the extreme. Just know that one day, someday, that's what we're working towards, is stacking our knees as we keep our opposite shoulder, in this case our left shoulder, glued to the ground. Look side to side with your neck a few times. Awesome. On your next inhale, use the strength of your core to come on up, back to center, hands by your hips, another set of tabletops. So knees go out over your hips, shins parallel to the ground, gently flex your toes. Remember, we have that imaginary bowl of water. It's spilling towards our chest, keeping our belly button pulled towards our spine, lower back grounded. Breathe deeply. This is a great time to practice your rib cage breath, your Pilates lateral breathing. So think about breathing into the back of your lungs. So as you inhale, you breathe out to the side. That allows us to keep our abdominal muscles engaged without letting our belly button pop up, but we're not jeopardizing our breath, so it's a win-win. All right, awesome. Pull your knees in. Let's twist to the other side. So use an exhale to drop your knees to the left. If you want to drop your feet to the ground first, that's just fine. That'll give you a little support moving into this stretch. Remember, once you get here, try pulling your top leg, in this case your right leg, a little further forward to see if you can stack your knees. Right shoulder stays grounded. Notice how great that feels. Look side to side. Deep breaths. Awesome. Use your next inhale to slowly come back to center, and we're going to finish up with one final set of tabletop. So when you're ready for it, hands by your hips, knees directly over your hips, shins parallel to the ground. Now this time around, not only do you want to think about your lower back staying down on the ground, your belly button staying connected to your spine, but I also want you to check in with your shoulders. Shoulders pull down towards your hips, not up towards your ears. That's going to be important not only to keep your upper body relaxed, but it also helps you fire up your abdominal muscles. So in other words, when our shoulders are up like this, it's hard for our abs to engage properly. When we pull them down, though, you'll notice it's easier to get that proper abdominal engagement. One more inhale here. Then on your exhale, pull your knees in. Whew, awesome. Wiggle your toes. Long, slow inhale through your nose. Long, slow exhale through your mouth. Excellent. From this position, roll to your side, keeping both knees bent once again to protect your lower back. Gently come up. And that is that.